Last week, our great guest host who filled in for me did a great job covering the plea agreement that Hunter Biden has reached with the Justice Department. I don't really have much to add other than my position has always been, if there's evidence that Hunter Biden did anything wrong, investigate him. If it points to charges, charge him, and then either try him or strike a plea deal. Don't do anything special for the guy because he is the son of President Joe Biden. Okay, so that happened. And now the right is starting to cook up all sorts of additional conspiracy theories. Of course, many on the right are saying, well, he was allowed to get a plea deal that avoids prison time because he's the son of Joe Biden. There's no evidence of that. The evidence is that his plea deal was very much in line with what many would see if they are represented by competent counsel in such a situation. So that line isn't going very well for the right. So the new one is, this is just so amazing. Over the weekend, as attention went to this failed coup attempt in Russia, which we talked about at the top of the show, over on Fox News, Maria Bartiromo yesterday came up with the conspiracy theory that the entire coup attempt might have been fabricated to take attention away from Hunter Biden, if you can believe that. Now, you might say, David, that doesn't make any sense. There's no evidence for that. Of course, but we're operating, or they are operating in a different world. Listen to this. Uh-oh. We have a glitched clip. I'm glitching almost as badly as Trump. Hold on, here we go.
So does it break through and become a real problem?
The White House wanted to give the media something else to cover. And This is the MO. This is exactly the way they do things. In fact,
the White House wanted to give the media something else to cover. Okay.
Friday, I said, wow, what a blockbuster WhatsApp message. I'm sure there will be an enormous story over the weekend that the White House is going to be pushing to take this story off of the front page. And sure enough, we've got the State Department drumming up all the drama that took place over the weekend in Russia. So I don't know if it's going to break through. The mainstream media has an excuse again not to cover it. They're covering everything about Russia and the Wagner Group.
Yeah, it's true.
As if it really matters to the U.S. right now.
Yeah. By the way, you mentioned...
As if it matters to the U.S. whether the authoritarian leader of one of the three global superpowers, of which the U.S. is one, as if it matters whether they are deposed in a coup. It doesn't really matter. And it's distracting from the Hunter Biden story. What on earth is wrong with these people? And it's important to remember that according to them, the first Trump arrest was meant to distract from something. And now I actually don't remember. I don't remember if it was inflation. Does anybody in the audience remember what the first Trump arrest was meant to distract from? Was it something about Biden tripping or something like that? Anyway, the first Trump arrest was meant to be a distraction from that. The second Trump arrest was meant to be a distraction from the explosive claims of a whistleblower about Joe Biden, a whistleblower they can't find, whose recordings may not exist. Look, that was the reason for the second Trump arrest. And then now the entire Russian coup attempt is to distract from Hunter Biden, a potential coup that would destabilize an adversarial superpower that also happens to have gobs of nuclear weapons. Not really a story. What matters much more is Hunter Biden using drugs and his WhatsApp text messages or something like that. Once again, the details: Hunter Biden has pleaded guilty or will plead guilty to 2 tax misdemeanors, and he struck a deal to also resolve a gun charge. According to the Justice Department, he failed to pay at least $100K in taxes in 2017 and 2018 by their deadlines. He has since fully repaid those taxes as well as the fines, and he unlawfully possessed a gun for 11 days in 2018. He knew he wasn't supposed to have a gun. And that's what happened. So he has struck a deal. And the good news is that now that we see that Hunter Biden did have to face consequences, we can all rest easy knowing that it's not only Trump who is going to have to be adjudicated for the things he allegedly did, right? Are we ready to say that the 2-tier justice system of Republicans and Democrats isn't actually a thing? No, we're not. Because the new argument is Hunter got a sweetheart deal because he's a Democrat and the son of Joe Biden. This is a reminder. I told you guys this a year ago. If they ever do go after Hunter Biden, the right isn't going to let up. They will simply say he wasn't charged seriously enough, or he was given a light sentence or a slap on the wrist or whatever because of Joe Biden. And that is exactly what they are now saying. 30 million trees are destroyed every year for toilet paper in the U.S. alone. So toilet paper is a big contributor to deforestation and climate change. Our sponsor, Real Paper, makes toilet paper from bamboo. Bamboo plants keep growing, which means no deforestation. Bamboo also absorbs 5 times as much carbon from the atmosphere as pine trees. And bamboo toilet paper is stronger than regular toilet paper and even softer. So bamboo toilet paper is all around a win for you and for the environment. It's time to move on from that toilet paper from trees that you're using at home. When you use Real Paper, it doesn't feel like you're sacrificing anything. It's soft and fluffy, and they'll ship it to your door in plastic-free packaging on a schedule. Super easy. With every box of Real Paper you buy, they are funding reforestation efforts across the country through their partnership with One Tree Planted. So unlike the toilet paper that cuts down trees, Real is helping to actively plant them. Go to realpaper.com/Pacman and use code Pacman for 30% off your first order and free shipping. The link is down below.